Today we'll start with portfolio beta management. So what is portfolio beta management? Let's take an example. Okay. Now this is a person. Okay. He has invested rupees 1 lakh in market. Okay. In market he has invested rupees 1 lakh. Okay. Now what is happening is in market he has invested. So he has derived beta of every security. Okay, let's suppose he has invested in 3 securities. So the following beta are there. Okay, 1.4. Okay, these are the following beta he has in his security. That is, all the securities are in positive correlation with the market. Okay, that is when the market will go up, so the price of the stocks will also go up. Okay, he has diversified into 3 securities. Okay, so now what is happening? Now he is predicting that the market will fall. Okay, now he is predicting that the market will fall. Now the beta is more, right? Here the beta is more. Now he is expecting that if the market will fall so much, okay, so the fall percentage into this will be my actual negative return, right? So he is expecting that his portfolio will also go down. So what he's trying to do is trying to reduce the beta. He's trying to reduce the beta. If he reduces the beta, what happens? If he reduces the beta, the impact will be less. Okay, let's suppose he has taken down the beta to 0.5. Okay, it means that when market falls by 1, his portfolio will fall by only 0.5. Okay, so that he wants to do. Or else, let's take another situation, that is market is going to go up. Okay, if market is going to go up, then beta is responsible. Beta of market is 1. If his portfolio's beta is 1.2, then he'll get 1.2 times return of the market change. Okay, so now what he'll try to do, he will try to increase the beta. Okay, he'll try to get it to 1.5 so that he gets more return. Okay, so this is how this is known as portfolio beta management, to reduce or to increase the beta of the portfolio. Okay, now there are 3 methods. Okay, there are 3 methods of beta portfolio. Okay, you will just study only one method here. Okay, in this portfolio management chapter. So what it is? The first one is using risk-free securities. Okay, so if we have risk-free securities in our portfolio, we will automatically get our beta will be reduced. Okay, so should we invest more securities? Okay, so that is one method. Also another method is to sell off your more beta securities, the securities which has more beta. Okay, that is to reduce the beta of the company. We reduce the portfolio's value. Okay, by disposing of the high beta securities. Okay, so the first one we'll see to reduce the beta of portfolio by investing in some risk-free securities. Okay, so how will we do it? See, now what we'll do is, there are 3 steps. Okay, there are steps to calculate the invested, how much to invest in invest in risk-free securities. There are 3 steps. Okay, the first one is to find the weight of risky portion of new portfolio. Okay, so how will we do it? Okay, so it's so what is the formula for it? It is weight of risk is equal to required beta of portfolio divided by existing beta of portfolio. So into 100 we'll do. Okay, so we'll get a percentage. So what is that percentage? Is how much should be the required beta and divided by existing beta. Okay, let's suppose our existing beta was, is equal to how much? 1.5. Okay, we want to reduce the beta. Okay, let's suppose we want our beta as new beta, required beta we want as 0.9. So how will we calculate this? We will calculate the risky portion of the security. How will we calculate? Weight of risky portion is equal to required beta, it is 0.9, divided by my existing beta 1.5. Okay, so how much are we getting here? 0.9 divided by 1.5. Okay, it is coming to 0.6. Okay, let's suppose I have invested rupees 1 lakh in the portfolio. Okay, now what is the risky portion? Now we are trying to get the investment portion. We want to invest more in risk-free securities. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll assume this amount as 0.6. Okay, if this amount, see, weight of risk-free security is equal to, sorry, beta, see, weight of risk-free security, beta of risk-free security is always 0, right? If this will become my 0.6, so plus 0 is equal to 0.6 only, no? So that's why what we are doing is, we are taking this portion as 100%. Okay, so how will we calculate it? We'll keep 1 lakh as 100%. Okay, 1 lakh as 60%, sorry, it is 60%. So how much will be my 100%? So if we cross multiply, how much we'll get? 1 lakh into 100 divided by 0.60. So we are getting 1,66,667. Okay, so how much more do we need to invest in risk-free securities? So risk-free securities is equal to 66,667. Okay, now we'll take the total. This is my 100%, right? So now how much should be my weight of risky portion? It should be 60%, right? If I take 16.66 into 60%, my amount will come to 1 lakh. Okay, so this is one method. Another method is to increase the beta, to borrow some amount from risk-free securities. It means what? To sell off the risky portion of security. Okay, that is the main thing. In question also we'll have that only. Okay, so how will we do it? It is, see, 1 lakh. Let's suppose the new beta we want it as 0.9. Okay, the required beta is 0.1, or existing beta is 1.5. Okay, so how much risky portion do we need in the portfolio? It is 0.6 only. Okay, now we need only 0.6%. So what we'll do, 100, 1 lakh into 0.6 is equal to 6 lakh. We'll sell off 4 lakh. Okay, so then we will get how much? Our required return, our required beta. Okay, our required weight of return. Then this 6 lakh will be is equal to how much? 0.6%, 0.6 beta. Okay, so this is another method. So the weight of risk free will be 100 minus weight of return, weight of risk. Okay, amount to be invested or borrowed from risk free security is equal to existing market value of all securities in the portfolio divided by weight of risk into weight of risk free. So if we put it in our example, how will we get it? Existing market value, it is 1 lakh. Okay, into my weight of risk free, it is how much? Weight of risk free is 0.4 divided by weight of risk 0.6. So what will we get? Amount to be invested in risk free security. So we'll get 66.666, or you can do it by my method also. Okay, this also you can follow, or you can follow the Ajay sir's steps. Okay, I find this as logical, so I will follow this one. Okay, so we'll look at questions. Okay, this one is the concept of derivatives. Okay, its questions also are covered in derivatives chapter, so there we will see this concept and discuss its questions. So here I'm not explaining it, we are just going to solve one question of portfolio beta management, which is in portfolio management chapter. So question number 25 we are going to solve. Portfolio manager PM has the following 4 stocks in his portfolio. Okay, he has 4 stocks. Number of shares is given, market price is given, beta of the security is given. So what they have asked is to compute the portfolio beta. So how will you calculate portfolio beta? So what we'll do, we'll multiply number of shares with market price. Okay, we'll get total market value, and we'll calculate individual market. We'll take individual market price of every security. Okay, individual market price of every security. Okay, the total, we'll assign weights to it. Okay, and then weight into beta. Okay, weight into beta, weight into beta, weight into beta. We'll get what? We'll get our total portfolio beta. Okay, portfolio beta total. The summation will be our portfolio beta. Next, if portfolio manager seeks to reduce the beta to 0.8, how much risk-free investment should we bring in? Okay, so now the portfolio manager is seeking to reduce the beta to 8. How much risk-free secure investment should he bring in? Okay, how much should he bring in? Now what we need to see here is what is the required beta. Required beta is 0.8. Okay, and what is my required beta is 0.8, and what is my existing beta? It is how much? Portfolio beta. How much are we getting here? We are getting 1.108. Okay, so now 0.8 divided, my risky portion in the portfolio will be how much? 0.8 divided by 1.102. Okay, so it is 72.59%. okay, 72.59 or 60%. okay, %. Okay, 72.20% is the weight of risky portion in this portfolio, because weight of beta of risk-free securities is 0. So this will form my 100%. Okay, if we put this as 100%, so how much more do we need to take? If we assume this is 100%, how much more do we need? So our 100%, how much? See, our market price was how much? 12 lakhs. Okay, our market price was 12 lakhs. Total number of shares into market price, we got a total of 12 lakhs. So this amount we will assume it as 72%. So how much risk free do we need? Okay, we need to invest more. Okay, so 12 lakhs into 100 divided by 0.7220. okay, 166,204.204986. Wait a second. It is 16,62,050. Okay, so how much do I existing how much is the existing portfolio? It is 12 lakh. So how much is the risky portion we need to invest? 4,62,050. Okay, this is my risk free portion. So if I want to verify it, if I want to cross verify it, how will do it? See, now the new portfolio, revised portfolio, how will it look like? the existing portfolio till here. Okay. So here my beta will be how much? See, my beta into weight will be my beta of portfolio, right? So beta into weight. Okay, 0.9 into 0.3008 and plus 0.6. Okay, I'm getting 0.08. Okay, 0 into 0.2780 is 0 only. So I'm getting required portfolio. Okay, my portfolio is increased. Okay, and my beta is also 0.8. So the target is achieved. I have also cross verified it. Okay, next. How much risk-free investment should he bring in? That is 4,62,050. Okay, we calculated it. Next, if the portfolio manager seeks to increase the beta to 1.2, how much risk-free should he bring in? Okay, what is my required beta? It is 1.2. What is my existing beta? It is 1.102. Right? 1.108. 1.108. Okay. So how much more do we need to bring in? So my existing portfolio will be 12 lakhs only. So it is accounting to how much? 108. Okay. So how much is the 100%? So that you will get the beta as how much? 1.2. Okay. So how much do we need to divest? Okay. So 12 lakhs into 100 divided by MRC. We'll get 11,080,000 minus 12 lakhs. So how much do we need to sell off? I'm getting 92,000, but here there is some minor difference due to rounding off. Okay. So this much risk-free asset I need to divest 92,000 of risk-free asset. If I want to cross verify it, you can see 10,000 into number of shares is 10,000 and its market price is 50. We'll get 5 lakh. Like that, if we do for all securities, we will get market price. Okay, of all securities. Now we have to do minus here. Okay, just minus risk-free asset. We'll get it as how much? 1.2 as our portfolio beta. Okay. So from the total amount, we have to deduct 92,000 or 91,970. But here, they have not given us from which security to reduce. Okay, that in our portion we don't have. Okay, so we cannot find it. From which security, how much to divest? Okay, from portfolio we have to divest 92,000. Okay, let it be in any order. Okay, we don't know. That calculation is not asked here. Okay. Also show revised portfolio and verify the portfolio beta in B and C above. Okay, we have shown revised portfolio also. So that's it. Okay, this is called as portfolio beta management. Okay, only one question is there in the question bank. So that's it. Okay, tada, bye bye.